Well, g'day everybody, and welcome to the Paris Insider. What an incredible time the Australian team is having in Paris. Vive la France, Paris 2024. You know, we sent our biggest team over there, 460 athletes. We're heading towards Los Angeles and our own Olympic Games in 2032. So Paris was very important for us to start that journey, and they have delivered 18 Olympic gold medals so far. 18 gold, 12 silver, and 11 bronze medals, making 41 in total. And that means we're third on the medal tally so far, behind the USA, number one, China, very close behind, but then Australia, in front of France, the home country, and our old nemesis, Great Britain. Those poor old Poms are down in fifth place. We are doing incredibly well. And what really strikes me as interesting is it's not just our traditional sports. We've been at the Olympic Games for 128 years. We're one of only two countries never to have missed the Games in 128 years since the Games kicked off in 1896. And Paris is now turning out to be our greatest ever Olympic Games in all of that 128 years. Now, new sports get added all the time. In Paris, you know, we've got surfing over in Tahiti. We're doing extremely well there. We've got breakdancing, okay, and we've got rock climbing, all been added to the Olympic Games. In Tokyo, it was skateboarding. And this is what makes me really, really excited, because we have our traditional sports and we've won gold in them. Like in swimming, at the swimming pool, we had an incredible championships. We had 7 gold medals. We had people like Molly O'Callaghan. We had Emma McKeon. We had Kaylee McKeon, Ariana Titmus, Cameron McAvoy, our relay teams. It's been incredible. And that's a traditional sport. And then, you know, we have Nina Kennedy in the pole vaulting, winning on the track. This is awesome. Our 2 high jumpers, silver and bronze, sailing, marathon walking. All these are traditional sports. But the skateboarding gets me super excited because we've got 2 Olympic Games skateboarders now. We've got Keenan Palmer and we've got Arisa True. Incredible, isn't it? Tried and true Olympic gold medals. So this is what makes me really excited as an old Olympian has been. I love that these new sports, our children are now taking part in the Olympic Games, in surfing, in breakdancing, in rock climbing, and especially skateboarding. So we can have our traditional wins in those sports that we're used to, but this gets me truly excited. The Australian team is performing incredibly well over here. And what also makes me excited is when I get to walk down memory lane, because the men's 4-man pursuit team on the velodrome in the track cycling have won the gold medal. They broke the world record in the heats, the world record in the semi-finals, and took on Great Britain, the powerhouse in track and in cycling on the track, the powerhouse of Great Britain, and we have won. Now, when I was 15 years of age, I dreamt about going to the Olympic Games in swimming, and one of the big moments in my life was watching the Los Angeles Olympics in 1984. And on the track at the velodrome in Los Angeles in 1984 was the 4-man pursuit team. And they were taking on the Americans, the home team. The crowd was full of the home crowd, just cheering these great American cyclists on. And 4 young blokes from Australia got up and stole the Olympic gold medal and brought it home to Australia in 1984. In 1984, there was only 4 Olympic gold medals in total. In Paris, we've got 18, but back then it was only 4. And the cyclists were one of them. The 4-man pursuit team won the gold medal in 1984 in unbelievable circumstances. Then 20 years later, 4 young men from Australia went to Greece in 2004 and did it again. And 20 years later, that timeliner showed up again. And the boys in the 4-man pursuit velodrome track cycling this morning in Paris won that gold medal again. 3 Western Australians and a Victorian. Incredible stuff. And the Olympics throws up these timelines every now and then. So it's really fired up my memories as a 15-year-old, watching these 4 men get around the track up against Great Britain and beat them and win the gold medal for Australia, our 18th gold medal of the Paris Olympic Games. We've got 3 days of competition to go. It's been a fantastic Olympics so far. You know, we started out talking about the cardboard beds. We started out talking about how bad the Olympic Village was without any air conditioning, and the 60% vegan options over there at the food hall feeding our athletes. Would our athletes be able to compete well enough to be at their best and take on the best in the world to win gold. Well, the Australian team has overcome all those little niggly, annoying, small things that the Olympic Games always throws up every 4 years, and they've struck 18 times for gold, plus all the bronze and plus all the silvers. We've done extremely well for 41 medals overall and being third on the table. 3 days to go. I can't wait to see what we end up with. Hopefully, we hold our third position behind the US and China in front of France and Great Britain. That would be awesome. But it's been a great game so far. 3 days to go. Enjoy it, and I'll see you next time on the Paris Insider. Oi, oi.